Yeah, it's fucking Labor Day, I forgot. Fucking crap. I forgot, I'm like helming the Labor Committee. I forgot about Labor Day. Well, but also we observe May Day more than Labor Day. So actually it's fine. Labor Day is scuffed. All my homies hate Labor Day. Okay. I'm firing on like 2 cylinders, so you'll have to forgive me for not being super like, I don't know what. What's up, Taka? No matter how intensely the stormy seas may batter me, I will not fall as long as my feet are firmly planted. You agree, right? I'm not sure I understand. And if you can't do it alone, just find someone to support you and you can support them back. And that's how you can overcome any storm. I think you weather a storm. I was thinking about it last night and I decided we all really need to come together. And that was when I realized, every morning from now on, after the morning announcement, everyone should have breakfast together. And now is the beginning of that fateful day. Please head to the dining hall at your earliest convenience. That's all for now. I have to go let everyone else know the good news. Meow meow. Come on, let me open it. I don't think I can actually go in the bathroom. Meow. Oh, what the fuck? What the fuck? Let's go. Hey, it's this bitch. I remember you. Toko?
What's your problem?
What? I was just wondering what you were doing here. You should probably head to the dining hall, right? I know, I just need to prepare myself mentally. Prepare yourself? What's she talking about? I'm so nervous. She's nervous because she killed someone. This immigrant guy is breaking my heart. He was in tears today explaining to me how his visa was canceled and how he doesn't know how to explain it to his family. Dude, that's fucking awful, man. That really sucks.
Hey! Are you for real?
My mascara is totally clumpy. You look just the same as yesterday to me. It's like night and day. Sorry. And that's that. So I guess my job is to like go through and like find people.
You know what I mean.
You know what I mean.
Give me a break.
That's the most sullen footstep sound ever. I'm talking like I'm so sad. I always forget that you can actually walk through this gate. It looks like I can't. This way? Do I want to go this way? Are we missing anybody? I don't think so, right?
Hi, Makoto.
Hi, Makoto. She can even make a basic greeting feel eloquent somehow. That's the power of a celebrity, I guess. Plus he's getting Better Call Saul by his lawyer. Motherfucker drives an Uber and had to sell his car to pay his lawyer fees. My Ripper lawyer friend is looking into free lawyers for him. And he said there's probably loads of libtard non-profits that handle asylum cases for free that are just as good if not better. Dude, that fucking... Oh, that's awful.
Hey, But more important,
But more important.
Listen to me!
Okay. Looks like everyone's here, so let's begin our very first breakfast meeting.
Quiet down and listen!
Those two people in the back, man.
Give me a break.
And you're big, and I didn't make time. Your busy schedules of doing nothing. I know I already mentioned this earlier, but in order to get out of here, it's essential that we all cooperate with each other. And the first step is this breakfast meeting to allow us to become friends and build trust. So from now on, let's all meet here in the dining hall every morning after the morning announcement. Now then, let's eat. You want me to eat breakfast with other people? I've never done that before. I'm not so sure. I'm not so sure.
Seriously?
Yeah, it's been a while for me too. What's up, fat cat? What's good? Thanks for the follow.
but more important.
No clues, no fucking clues.
Seriously? Hey,
Anything. It can be about how to get out or who's doing this. Nobody has anything.
Are you okay with this?
You're going to die. Huh?
Do you understand?
Do you understand? If you can't stop yourself from showing weakness in front of others, you will die.
stop it.
Don't even freaking joke about that. Don't even freaking joke about that, okay? Okay? Well, I'm gonna get my tea. I really don't know what to say, to be honest, but it was really upsetting when tears began to roll down his cheeks and he apologized to me because it's impolite to cry around another guy or whatever the fuck. That's fucking awful, man. It's like, what's he gonna do? I don't know, it's like... Yeah, that's fucking awful, man. I was gonna complain about white women, but I think I'll probably wait until later. So you better hurry up and adapt to your new life here. I'll give him in touch with the non-profit org that specializes in asylum. You'll give him in touch. It's my favorite Hall & Oates song. Give him in touch. Give him in time.
What the hell is this?
What?
Yeah, sounds like the girl wants to live here. Okay, fucking, what's her name, Celeste? But shit. No, piece of shit! No way in hell am I living here. I'm getting out of here. I don't give a shit. Feel free. So nobody has any clues? What's up? Athena Red Rose. Dude, you're fucking... Why are you feeling bad, D-girl? I don't know. I'm just like fucking... I don't know. I have like anxiety or I don't know. I don't know what's going on. Joke's on you, I'm changing my name to Ophelia. I know. I have a plant named Ophelia. It's a finicky bitch.
What the heck?
One thing I can tell you is who's behind all this. Somebody who's totally weird and messed up. Thanks, Owie. Why else would we be trapped in here in the first place? Damn, you fucking nailed it. Well, sure, it could be something like that, but for right now, actual clues are... what's up? If you think in terms of people who are really abnormal or bizarre, you think maybe the person responsible for all this could be a certain murderous fiend? Chihiro, do you have some idea who might be behind this? Well, maybe. I mean, I can't really be certain, but... certainty is not a concern right now. I'll allow whatever remarks you may have.
You know?
Okay, well, have you guys heard of Genocide Jack? The serial killer that's been in the news all over the internet? The monstrous villain who's murdered scores of victims in a brutally bizarre fashion. The word bloodlust was left at each murder scene, written in the victim's own blood. Whatever it is, he's like a ghost. He strikes without warning and disappears without a trace. And on the internet, they started calling him Genocide Jack. That about covers it, I think. You see, he's claimed over 1,000 victims. It's just an urban legend though, right? I mean, even like 10 people would be totally insane. You know, this art style like put me off for a minute, but I fucking love it. It's so insane. Junko's the best. Junko's best. Yeah, Junko's best girl. Anyway, whatever Genocide Jack really is, he's obviously from some kind of super crazy killer. And if he really is this ultimate psycho, I wouldn't be surprised if he puts together something like this.
But
The art style works with the game? Yeah, 100%. It's like this weird, like, it's this, like, it's kind of a cutesy art style, but like, it's also like, I don't know, it's like, there's something off about it, I don't know. Your Astrodial is on hold? Damn. Wait, so you buying that stuff from like overseas? Did you got it from in-house?
Hey, hold on.
But if they're the killer, isn't that like a killer of a problem for us? It's okay. Everything's absolutely, positively, 100% without a doubt gonna be okay. Yeah, it takes a while for that shit to come in, but yeah. That's like, yeah, that's in-house is like a, you know, a good standby. Old Faithful. Help's gonna be here soon, I'm sure of it. Help?
Cause, I mean...
We've been stuck in here a few days already, right? Nobody's been able to contact us, so I'm sure they're already getting worried. I bet they called the police already. It reminds me of Doki Doki. Yeah, I mean, this is very, like... Doki Doki took a lot of cues from this, I'm sure. Oh, you bought it from Otokonoko Pharmaceuticals? The one with, like, the fucking, the coming face on it? That's so sus, dude. What the fuck? Why'd you go there? You just wanted the packaging, didn't you? Apparently they won't do that anymore? Do what? That's what your friend sent you? Oh, they don't do the packaging. Yeah. I mean, I don't have any experience with them. You do love that home, dude. I gotta fucking wait. I wonder if you can buy like custom pill bottles. No, it's all just like, I don't know. I want like wait, glass. Would that be cute? I don't know. But even like, I don't keep my estrogen in like, I mean, I inject it, right? But my and I don't take Spiro, so it would just be for my progesterone, I guess. Hey, it's the fucking teddy bear.
What's this?
The police? You're putting your faith in the police?
Bastard! What are you doing here?
You guys exist? You guys, seriously, do you understand what role the police exist to fill? All they're good for is being a foil, playing against a villain or an anti-hero, playing against a villain or anti-hero or evil organization. The bad guys come along and destroy them, and that shows just how badass they really are. Are you sure you want to rely on such an unreliable group of losers? Oh, dude, I have a heat rash. I actually have a heat rash. That's fucking wild. I guess that's probably why I'm not feeling so good. Just the heat. It's like we have a heat wave. It's like triple digits and shit. And apparently, like, I've heard murmurs that, like, we're gonna have, like, a hurricane. I don't know. That might be cap, but who knows? All you gotta do is kill. Ha ha ha! Why the hell are you laughing? I'm just impressed with the total commitment to this whole act.
Come on.
Bro, if it gets hot as fuck when I move to Ohio, I'm gonna die. You will die. You will die. There's no water. Like, the thing is, like, large bodies of water serve to, like, equalize the temperature. But in Ohio, like, what do you have? It's just fucking. I see like a river somewhere. I think there's I think Ohio has a river. Can we confirm? Does Ohio have a river? Ohio River. There's one river. Yeah, they got a river. Oh fuck, you're going like, yeah, well I guess they have like, well they got Lake Erie. But yeah, probably not. You're probably gonna get fucked. There's a big ass pond thingy nearby. You got one of the Great Lakes.
You're fucking dead.
So Mr. Serial Killer Freak Bastard, what the hell do you want? That's a pretty long name. German, maybe?
Hey,
German,
come
maybe?
on.
We know who you really are. Maybe if I ignore him, he'll just go away. Maybe if I ignore him, he'll just go away.
You son
Let's
of
put a
bitch.
smile on that face. Hey, don't ignore me. Okay. Okay, back to business. Your life here has already begun and a couple days have gone by and nobody's killing anybody.
That hurt my throat. No, it's not one of the Great Lakes. Is it not? Lake Erie's not one of the Great Lakes? Do you want to say it? Tell me again that Lake Erie is not one of the Great Lakes.
I got it.
Ding everything, I figured it out.
In other words,
All the mystery ingredients are here, right place. So why hasn't anyone killed anyone yet? That's what I couldn't understand, but I just realized there was one very important piece missing. What are you? If you want to know, I'll tell you. It's motive. The pawn thingy isn't Lake Erie. Okay. I just have to give everyone a motive.
Stop fucking around.
Stop fucking around.
Oh, by the way, there's something I want to show you guys.
Son of a bitch.
Stop changing the goddamn subject.
I have a little video I'd like you all to see. Don't worry.
What the What? It's a special video of each of you showing what's going on outside the school. It's a flower coming out of his armpit. Master's so impatient today. Why don't you just watch it and find out? Here in the school, this is a specific place you can go that has everything you need to watch the video. It's the DVD place. I want a fighting game with these characters. Good, then we can go watch the video right now. Before we do that, I'd like to know, what are you? Why would you do something like this? What do you want from us? What do I want from you? Well, if you must know.
Despair. That is all. Despair.
well now.
If you want to know more than that, you'll have to figure it out for yourselves. Selves! Do whatever you need to do to uncover the mystery hidden within this school. I won't try and stop you. Because to be honest, it's entertaining as heck watching you guys search so desperately for answers. So I guess I want amusement from you too. He's gone. And once again, he left before he could find out anything useful.
Is that right?
Really? I think we learned something very useful. He has no intention of standing in the way of our pursuit of the truth. Interesting.
Perhaps, but what about the video he mentioned? I'm very curious to see what's on it.
That's true.
Same here. Okay, so Mondo started glancing around the dining hall, but when his gaze landed on me, he stopped.
Hell yeah.
Hey, check this out for us, would ya? Why me?
Yo,
Because you're closest to the door, that's the rule, right? Rule.
Jesus Christ.
Hey!
Stop fucking around.
You see how passionately I'm begging you? What's the big deal? Just check it out real quick. Hey, guess
Hell
what?
yeah.
Thanks, I owe you one. It's saying safe to walk around this place alone.
Yo,
Yeah, sure thing. Then we're counting on the both of you. If anything happens, just yell and I'll come running. He's not gonna come running. I can't decide if Mondo is totally terrible or completely terrible. Totally dependable or completely terrible. Yeah, I'd have to say he's kind of both. No, he's an asshole. He's an asshole. Then what's this specific place Monokuma mentioned? Oh, I know where this place is. Beam. Okay. I found the DVDs. A bunch of DVDs. At least one of them is labeled with someone's name. That must be the video for each of us he mentioned. I better go tell everyone. She just ran off. I didn't follow after her. I just stood where I was. The DVDs in front of me had robbed me of all awareness. I was rooted in place. I think I see something. Is that a coin? Maybe I'll just watch mine real quick before everyone gets here. Oh, that's my name. And then... they transed me. They turned me into a girl. and my heart started racing, because what I saw on that monitor was my family.
You getting picked to attend Hope's Peak Academy is like a dream come true. Make sure you do your best.
I'm so proud of you, son. But remember, don't push yourself too hard.
Are you really watching this, Makoto? Good luck, okay?
If it had ended there, that would have been fine. A message of love and support. After leaving my family behind to attend Hope's Peak, it would have given me hope, given me strength. If this was a normal school, I would have been happy, if a little embarrassed. With my family support to rely on, I would have been motivated to do even better. But here now was totally different. I wasn't living an ordinary school life, so I had a pretty strong feeling that the video wasn't going to end there. I hated having that feeling, but turned out I was absolutely right. Oh, fuck, heavy shit. Dude, what the fuck? This time I couldn't even make a sound. My voice just died. Where'd everyone go? It looks like a war zone or something. As if in reply, a voice came floating out of the speakers. I recognized the voice, of course. It was him.
Makoto Naegi accepted into Hope Peak Academy, and his family, who supported such a lucky boy. But it seems like something's happened to this family's well-being. Oh boy, this is bad. What could have possibly happened to this family's well-being?
Look for the answer after graduation. What is this? What happened to everyone? I started trembling. I couldn't feel it. I could feel the fear and anger burning up inside me like hot magma. Like hot smegma. I slammed it over and over again. I hate this desk. I have to get out of here. I have to get out right now. I need to make sure everyone's safe. Makoto? What happened? Make sure who's safe. I noticed everyone standing around the entrance to the AV room. They stared at me, faces full of confusion. What's going on? Without a word, I pointed to the cardboard box.
Is it like...
Is that what Monokuma was talking about? Let me get a hot smegma with those fries.
What does this mean?
What's on them? They all gathered around the box, and each of them grabbed the DVD with their name on it. One by one, they each rushed to a monitor. It didn't take long for them to react. What the fuck? What the fuck? This can't be real, right? It has to be fake, right? Yeah, no way it's real. No way. Wait, why does this bitch give a fuck? She doesn't care. Let me out of here. As soon as I saw their reactions, I knew they'd all seen something like what I'd seen. Nobody even bothered trying to hide their fear and confusion. Except for her. Even now, she was totally calm. I see. So this is what he meant by motive. He wants to fuel our desire to leave so that we're more likely to start killing each other.
Yes, indeed.
It is the classic prisoner's dilemma. Huh? Let me use an example. Imagine two countries are on the brink of war, but both countries want peace, and each commits to scaling back their forces as a sign of good faith. There's a chance that one country may betray the other, so each country fears lowering their guard. The result is that neither scales back their forces, and they both end up betraying each other.
Do you understand?
In other words, the fear of invisible treachery becomes the greatest enemy of stability. That kind of sounds like us right now. Everyone says they'll work together, but in our hearts we're all afraid someone might betray us.
Don't put those awful thoughts in our head. That's exactly what they wanted to do.
You can say that, but maybe you're thinking that once everyone drops their guard, you can just... What?
This is exactly what Monokuma or whoever's behind this wants. They want us to fight, don't you see?
Yeah, you're right. We need to calm down.
So then,
Okay then, maybe we should start by all just talking. Maybe if we all just talk about what we saw, that'll help get everything out of our system. Besides, I think we're all super curious, right? I wonder what was in everyone's videos. I'd be lying if I said I wasn't curious. Hey, Sayaka. What was in your video, Sayaka?
what's your problem?
What's wrong? Just hurry up and tell us. Sayaka? I gently placed my hand on her shoulder. Stop it. She pushed my hand away and suddenly ran off. Sayaka?
That's enough.
Let her go. Brr.
No, I can't do that. I have to go make sure she's okay. I hate romantic comedies like this. What romantic comedy is? What the fuck?
What?
That's because you're totally thoughtless. I'm really worried. Why don't you go do whatever you think you have to? We don't all have to stick together, right?
I hope you are well.
Speaking of which, I have my own things to take care of. Goodbye. Everyone went their separate ways. But I don't have time to worry about them right now. I have to go find Sayaka. Where's homegirl? She can't have gone far. I'm willing to bet the homie is like helping her out. Found her. I found her in one corner of an empty classroom. I don't think we're ever gonna sit in a classroom, are we? She was sitting in a chair, hands on her knees, staring absently at the floor. She looked like maybe she was upset or angry, or no, she didn't have any expression at all. There was nothing on her face that you could call emotion. It was as if her original mask had been stripped away. Sayaka, are you okay? Yeah, I'm fine. Actually, no. How could I possibly be fine? What did we do to end up like this? Why are they doing such terrible things to us? I want out. Let me out of here right now. Sayaka, calm down. As she thrashed around, I grabbed her by the shoulders. I understand. I know how you feel right now. When I think what might have happened to my family. But now more than ever, we have to stay calm. This is exactly what they want. They want us to lose our composure and stop thinking rationally. Think about it. Those videos have to be fake. Because if those things really had happened, people out there would be in an uproar. Our families, the police, everyone. Right? So let's just calm down, okay? Otherwise, we've already lost. I knew I was trying to convince myself just as much as her. I kept repeating those words to myself to clear away the images that had been burned into my brain. Be calm, okay? Just be calm. As long as we work together, I'm sure we can find some way out of here. And help might even come before that. But what if there isn't a way out? What if it never comes? If that happens, then I'll get you out of here myself, no matter what it takes. When I said that, I paused. I had no idea what had come over me.
Sayaka?
Sayaka?
Please, help me.
Her voice was small and shaky.
Why is this happening to me?
Why? Why is this happening to me?
To kill?
To kill or be killed?
I can't take this anymore.
My falsetto is so weak. It's insane how weak my falsetto is.
Sayaka.
Sayaka.
Makoto.
Can I believe what you said? Huh? You help me get out? No matter what it takes? Absolutely.
Makoto.
You're the only Makoto!
No matter what happens,
Please
be there for me. I need you on my side.
Huh? Of course I'll be there for you. No matter what, I'm always on your side. I mean, you are my assistant after all.
Makoto.
Makoto. Hearing you say that, I feel like I can keep going. I can get through this as long as you're here with me.
Because I'm your assistant.
The video I linked to you yesterday in the wrong channel has some insane statistics. What statistics? Statistics. Every time I look into the stats for trans stuff, it's like beyond my wildest expectations positive. Yeah, it's pretty wild. The smile I'd come to know so well returned to her face. It felt a little forced, but still, it was a huge improvement over how she was before. Hey, it's standing up! Hey! Yeah! Makoto, it's standing up! What's standing up? Do you even have to ask? Your flagpole! Get the hell out of here! No, I want to join in! Damn it! Well, if you won't leave, then tell us what the hell is up with those videos. It's about to come out. It's gonna come out, my pristine, pure white stuffing! What the fuck? I'd never put so much energy into a single motion in my entire life. Gua! Boy, are you slow. I would have downed $1,000 full course dinner in the time it took you to finish your swing. Your speed, agility, alertness, passion, boldness, sense of despair, antagonization, it's all lacking. The regret rate for SRS is below LASIK. Yeah. It's even below the complication rate. Yep. He just wanted to mess with us. Well, for now, you just want to head back? Yeah. Monokuma had come along and swiftly destroyed the good mood we just created. Sayaka and I headed back to the dorms. You should get some rest, Sayaka. You still look pretty shaken.
Sorry.
I'm sorry for making you worry about me. You're right. I'm going to lay down for a bit. With a nod and a small bow, with a small bow, she disappeared into her room. Now on my own, I headed off to tell everyone that Sayaka was okay. Once that was done, I decided to head back to my room. I wanted to go talk to Junko. Jeez, seriously, what's going on here? I can't even decide what my biggest problem is. There were traps in here? That what I saw in that video might be real? Monokuma? What the mastermind has in store for us? Or are we our biggest problem? I want to get out of here, but I could never kill someone. Do the others feel the same? Yeah, that's definitely the biggest problem right now. Huh? When I opened my eyes, they darted immediately to the clock. It's almost 10 o'clock. I fell asleep without even realizing it. Nighttime's about to start. So how come someone's here?
Sorry.
I'm really sorry to come by so late. Sayaka? What are you doing out so late? That's when I noticed. Her body was trembling. Is everything okay?
It was so strange.
Something really weird just happened. Something weird?
Makoto.
I was laying down in my room, and all of a sudden my door started rattling and shaking. Just hearing her talk made me tense up.
So scared.
It was like someone was trying to force the door open. My door was locked, so they couldn't get in, of course. But they started shaking the door harder and harder. I was so scared I couldn't even move. So what happened? After a while, I just stopped. I let some time go by, then I got up and opened the door to check outside.
Makoto.
There was nobody there. Someone tried to force their way into your room? But who would do something like that?
I mean,
It's not like I'm suspicious of anyone here, but still, it makes me nervous. What if something like that happened in the middle of the night? What would I do then? You don't have to worry about that, right? I mean, we can't go outside during nighttime. But that's just a promise we made, right? If someone decided to break that promise, Then, why don't you stay in my room tonight? Wouldn't that make you feel a little better? What? All it said in the school regulations that we had to sleep in the dorm rooms, right? But it didn't state specifically which room each person had to sleep in, so. But 2 people sharing one room is, you know. Oh geez, I'm sorry, I didn't even think about that. Honestly, that didn't even cross my mind. No, I know, me neither. It's not even that I mind the idea, but if you don't mind, maybe we could switch rooms for tonight? Switch rooms? If it'll help you put your mind at ease, then it's totally fine with me. But I don't mind you staying in my room, but are you sure you're okay with me staying in yours? That doesn't, like, concern you? It's fine, I trust you. In that case, then. They both want to fuck, though? I mean, maybe. Intuitively, being trans is pretty quirky, so my assumption is that it's going to be dismal. But it's always like rolling 6s. I mean, yeah, all the negative stuff comes from society. It's all just from society.
As such, it is officially nighttime.
All those like weird raspy voices I did inflected my voice. My throat hurts now.
Soon the doors to the dining hall will be locked. And okay then, sweet
Oh man, it's already nighttime. Okay, so it's settled. I'll head to your room right now. Oh, if we're gonna trade rooms, we better trade keys too. Oh, that's right. We'll have to trade keys. Again?
Like I said, I'm psychic.
Huh? Hey, aren't you gonna say you're just kidding? What if I wasn't just kidding? Something resembling a smile had made its way to her face. Thank goodness. It looks like she's already started to get back to normal. So has Sayaka died already? No, she hasn't died yet.
Okay.
Let's do it. I'm talking to her right now. Obviously not. Also, someone banned their ass for spoilers. Get him out of here. We don't want your kind around these parts. We don't take kindly to spoilers around these parts. Makoto, please be careful. If someone comes to the door, don't open it no matter what. I won't. I won't. Same goes for you, Sayaka. No matter who it is, don't open your door for anyone. Even if I'm sure it's you, I absolutely won't open it. Otherwise, what's the point of even switching? Oh, by the way, just so you know, my bathroom door tends to get stuck. There's a little trick to opening it. Don't listen to her. Alex comes loads anytime chat spoils a game. Yeah. Oh, that's right. The showers don't work during nighttime.
Hey,
I'm just very perceptive. Yeah, I know. Good night, then. The smell creeps me out so much, dude. Oh, come on, I wanted to explore. It's a pink room. The camera's in a creepy position. It smells nice, though. It smells like estrogen. There wasn't a doubt about it. It was the DVD with her name on it we found in the AV room. That reminds me, I never did get a chance to find out what was in her video. But it's probably best if I wait until she brings it up again. My strongest feeling is that gender is pretty malleable, and you can fuck around with it without having a trans brain or whatever, and it's probably not that big of a deal. But I'm not as cold on the trans brain stuff as I used to be. I mean, like, I think from a societal standpoint, you should be able to just like fuck around with gender as much as you want. But also, like, a trans brain is like pretty well established at this point. But that leaves open the possibility that there's a non-binary brain, right? If there could be like a male and a female brain, couldn't there be? Wouldn't non-binary be like just an intersex brain? We've intersex like bodies, right? So why couldn't you have an intersex brain? I think like the real thing is that like binary trans people are part of the trans community. They're like, you know, and a lot of like trans healthcare has to be for them, but like, you know, don't exclude non-binary people. They have a right to fucking like trans healthcare too, and like trans treatment. I guess I'm going to bed. Knowing Sayaka slept in it makes me look forward to trying it out for myself. Got a coin. Sayaka has a sewing kit, just like the note said. And next to it is the map of the body's vital organs. I don't think Sayaka would like me snooping around too much. I should probably go to bed soon. As I lowered myself onto Sayaka's bed, a pleasant fragrance enveloped me. Sayaka's scent. Maybe it'll bring me some sweet dreams. The environment for healthy research on trans brain shit is not going to occur until the memory of TERFs is a smear on the bottom of a cigarette wrapper. Truth. So fucking true. Imagine you're all on a big spaceship in the middle of an intergalactic adventure. You've heard of Noah's Ark, right? We're sort of like that. We set sail and left Earth behind. Here you don't have to worry about crazy neighbors, corrupt cops, drunk drivers, or pyromaniacs. You don't have to worry about the ozone layer or asthma-inducing air pollution. And of course you don't have to stress about studying for finals or practicing for the big game, but even our divine world of freedom has a few rules. After all, freedom can only exist because of rules. If you're really dead set on returning to that tiny piece of dog poop you call Earth, please do your best to follow the rules. I hope I made myself perfectly clear.
So let's
do
our best to follow these new guidelines and live happily ever after together.
I'm curious if the trans brain thing is just like what it really amounts to is that you're interested in transitioning and that's what you need to fuck around with it. If for some reason someone without a classical trans brain wanted to transition, as long as they have the motivation, that's the big thing. I mean, yeah, that's like the like trans brain thing is just like, it's just like scientific backing for trans people. But yeah, I think like it's not really productive to like get hung up on that because like TERFs don't give a shit if you have a trans brain. They don't give a fuck. Because again, nothing you do will be good enough for them. You will always be a pervert. So, just embrace it. Be a fucking pervert.
Good morning, everyone.
It's now 7 a.m. and nighttime is officially over. Time to rise and shine.
Ready to greet another beautiful day.
I sat up, still half asleep, and rubbed my eyes. Slowly, I pulled myself out of bed. I remembered I was in Sayaka's room. I just remembered I had promised to eat breakfast with everyone else. Also, don't invite further medicalization with things like trans brain stuff. Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's the thing. Is like, it's less about like, you know, justifying trans people's existence with like science or whatever, and more about like just basic human rights and bodily autonomy, right? You have a right to bodily autonomy, and like it honestly doesn't fucking matter. Even if there was no evidence for trans brain stuff, you have a right to do with your body what you want, because it's your fucking body. I'm not that hung up on the medicalization, but it seems essentialist in a way that doesn't ring true. Yeah, I think that's a really healthy way to go about it. It's a good idea to like not start your transition off on like a transmedicalist foot. I kind of like got into that a little bit, and it's not something I'm proud of. I was the very first one here this morning. Good morning.
Hey, Makoto.
Morning. I suppose I'm early. I figured everyone who's arrived on time could be considered model high schoolers. All the ones who showed up a little late. Yo. Sorry I'm late. My makeup just would not cooperate this morning.
Ah, well.
My apologies, ladies and gentlemen. Oh my god, this guy's Monokuma. Hifumi is totally Monokuma. Oh my god. He's got the voice. With the types with the more relaxed sense of time, most high schoolers fall into this category. And finally, the ones who gets everyone waiting forever.
Indeed.
I suppose I'm late. I love Kyoko. Monokuma. Good morning, everyone.
My bad.
My bad, guys. Slipped right through my alarm.
What's your problem?
What? It's so awful to be late.
Yo.
I didn't oversleep, just so you know. Nope, got lost. I blame the Bermuda Triangle.
They have the kind to move at their own pace. Regardless, everyone had arrived. At least that's how it was supposed to go. Wait, aren't we still missing some people? Yeah, Sayaka and Byakuya aren't here yet. I don't know about Byakuya. I would definitely put Sayaka in the model high schooler category. So for her to be so late.
What?
What's going on? Did something happen?
Yo.
Hey man, have you seen Sayaka? Why would I have? I just came straight from my room to here. Did she forget about her breakfast promise?
However,
I got the sense she always has her stuff together. Uh-oh, she's about to be dead. I need to go. I have to check on her. The words had barely left my lips before I flew out into the hall. Where I had it first was my room, where I'd let Sayaka stay for a single night, where she was supposed to be safe. But over the course of that one night... Oh, fuck. The room had been completely transformed. Oh, fuck. That's my name on it, so it must be my room key. I gave it to Sayaka when we traded rooms. This is the replica sword I brought back for self-defense. It's been taken out of its sheath. More importantly, where's Sayaka? It looks like the lint roller has way less sheets than it used to. More importantly, where's Sayaka? I better check the bathroom. Let's take a look inside. Oh, fuck. It took me a second to realize that I was screaming. What I saw dug its way through my eyes and buried itself in my brain. And then, everything went black. When I opened my eyes, I found myself staring at a huge ceiling. A mosquito bite on my ankle. It was a ceiling I remembered seeing before, and when I sat up, I saw someone looking at me. Again, it was someone I'd seen before. Ah, you're awake, finally. Are you okay? Now's no time for sleeping, get your ass up. Huh? You were unconscious, dude. I had to carry you back here. It's no surprise, considering what happened. What happened? Is this gonna turn into a story where I was the murderer all along? I don't... So it wasn't a dream? What I saw, it was real? That's right, it really did happen. Sayaka is dead. A deep, dark despair worked its way through my body and then exploded out of me. I shot up and took off running. Hey, where do you think you're going? I had to see for myself. I have to see if Sayaka is... You can check once, twice, 1,000 times. Sayaka is completely and irrevocably dead. No, I have to... No! No! No!
What?
What do you think is gonna happen if you get out there, toots? Well, what good is it gonna do just sitting around here? I mean, why are we all hanging out in the gym at a time like this? Our friend Sayaka, she's dead. Dead. When I said that, it finally hit me. I realized she really was gone.
Calm down.
None of us wants to be here right now either. Then why? Shouldn't it be obvious? Monokuma, he told us all to come here. I think the teddy bear did it. Well, hold on, don't talk like that. We all protested it. I mean, we remember the terrible price Sayaka had to pay. But
So...
I'm the one who convinced him to come. Right now we need to do whatever he says. Oh, fuck. Got a mosquito bite on my fucking the underside of my foot. I'm a postmodern neo-Marxist, cultural relativist, feminist, or whatever Jordan Peterson says, so I really don't strongly believe in a lot of these weird brain stories about trans people, or cis people for that matter. Yeah, I think like the trans brain is like, there's evidence for it, and like it's like validation, right? But it's mostly serves to just like, it's like an explanation for cis people. Because cis people want like a really clean, they want a really clean narrative about gender, right? What about lobster brains? Yeah. When a lobster loses a fight, his brain becomes feminized. His brain becomes feminized. Up yours, woke moralists. We'll see who cancels who. I know that I don't have dysphoria so much how Emily tries to convince me I'm an egg. Well, you don't have to be, you know, Skullgun, you don't have to have dysphoria. You don't actually have to have dysphoria to be considered trans. Requiring dysphoria to be trans is a trans medicalist point of view. Yeah. There's a part of your brain that's devoted to lipstick and high heels and playing with Barbie. I mean, there is a thing that like your brain responds better to different like hormones. Like your brain does respond better to estrogen if you're a trans woman. But it's like, you know, we're getting into, if you try to like get into the trans medicalist thing, it's like, you know, you want to, it's like, oh, so you want to just like explain to me why someone deserves to have food and water, you know? It's not, you don't need a fucking scientific like standpoint to like justify that shit. It's just like they're a human being, they have rights. They're a person, they have like a right to like fucking like live and have like they have bodily autonomy, right? Because I think most people want to live. They want their body to continue on living. I don't think there's much there with gender. What does that mean? What does that mean? What does that mean, Skullgun? The cultural Marxists, the new left cultural Marxists want to tell you that there's no there with gender. Like, people want to say there's an n-dimensional possibility space with gender, and I just don't think it's that complicated. Why? Are you an agender? The gendered moralists want to convince you. The gendered moralists want to convince you. There's only one way to be trans. Trans. I feel like even with brains responding better to estrogen, that doesn't really mean that much. It's just like saying people are depressed because of a chemical imbalance or something, but it doesn't tell you anything about why you have a chemical imbalance. Well, I think in the case of being trans, you have and this is like, you know, binary trans, but you have you have wrong chemicals because you have gametes, or no, gonads that produce the wrong neurotransmitters and hormones. Let's all pretend to believe in the chemical imbalance thing. Oh, are you talking about like the like in the womb thing?
Correct.
We don't need to make any more sacrifices than we already have. Why should we listen to anything he has to say? It's obvious he's the one who killed Sayaka.
Wrong.
I would never do that. If you can believe anything, you can believe that.
Here we go again.
Hey,
Unless someone violates a school regulation, I absolutely will not interfere. I can promise you I won't do anything that goes against the purposes of your school life here.
listen up.
I'm famous at safari parks throughout the world for following the Bear Times 1 rule.
But
There's an n-dimensional space for lobster gender hierarchies, and I think it's important to ask what those hierarchies actually do. If those lobsters identify as a fish or a frog or something, then the frog. No, people used to say depression. No, people used to say that depression equals chemical imbalance, but recently that was discredited. Smug, I never believed it. I just joined to Kermit Peterson. Yeah. Well, there's like different kinds of depression is the thing. There's different kinds of depression. But there are people who like they benefit from like medication, and there's people who like they have depression for other reasons. Like depression is a symptom. Like depression is a state of mind. It's a state of like being, right? So trying to like reduce depression to like one diagnosis is kind of it doesn't work. So from now on, I'm reading Monokuma in Jordan Peterson's voice. Then who did it? Who killed her?
come on.
You already know the answer. The one who killed her is one of you. You is one of you. No, nobody had a reply for that. One of us killed Sayaka? Don't be stupid. That's. What's the matter? You guys all look like you're about to see a dove get shot up with a Gatling gun. Don't you remember what I told you when this all began? All began? One of you decided to kill Sayako so that you could graduate. Someone's just following the rules. There's nothing wrong with that.
Well,
You're lying, right? Of course he's lying. I'm telling you, he killed her.
wrong.
Nope, sorry. One of you is now a bona fide killer. If they wanted to, the one who did it could testify to that little fact. What? Without thinking, I looked around at everyone. They all had the same look on their faces. Everyone looked at each other with a combination of fear, suspicion, and confusion. Are you serious? That's what my doctor told me when I went on SSRI, though. It's a pretty common meme about chemical imbalance. Yeah. Well, I'm glad that, like, you know, your doctor, like, had, like, a good read on that. It wasn't entirely discredited because it was just a theory about the physical process of SSRI. That claim was somewhat pushed back as to the physical mechanisms because the spine doesn't have altered levels of serotonin. The brain having chemical processes or not is just not scientific. We can't see what's going on chemically in a live human brain. However, in double-blind studies, SSRIs reduce human suffering. God knows what physical mechanisms. That's good. Yeah. I think a lot of science is just like throwing shit at the wall and seeing what sticks. Or having like a vague idea that something might work. I think psychiatry has basically been saying we don't understand how antidepressants work for 30 years. King shit.
What is this?
Someone killed someone. It is amazing what some people are capable of. Hey, hold on. Don't just assume he's telling the truth.
Stop talking.
That's enough. I like how it's like midnight and my air conditioner cannot keep up with the heat. My AC like literally cannot keep up with the heat right now. If one of us really did kill her, that person gets to graduate from the school, right? Huh?
Come on.
Don't play dumb, that's what you said, isn't it? If you kill someone, you get to leave.
What?
Why are you laughing? It's 'cause you're just so naive. You think it's that easy? You can just kill someone and waltz on out of here?
Hey, come on now.
Come on now! The real thing has just begun. The real thing?
Now then.
Allow me to explain the second part of the rule regarding graduation. Just like I explained before, you must kill someone if you want to leave. However, even if you do that, there's still one more part of the agreement you have to uphold. Remember?
Then perhaps...
You were referring to rule number 6 of the school regulations. If you are the blackened that committed the murder, you can't be found out by the other students. That is what you were talking about, is it not?
In other words,
Ah, you have to actually get away with it. Dude, the fucking heat rash is fucking me up. Why did I like, okay, why do I have like a heat rash later in the, okay, how long does it take for a heat rash to develop? Like I have it like, it's not hot right now. I mean, it is hot, but. Okay, within a few days of arrival. Well, there we go. Transcranial magnetic stimulation, where you just MRI stim a section of the brain to make it more electrically active, gets 33 to 50% good results, but no bad results. And if you don't reach their very specific standards, they want to deny you effective treatment. Yeah. That's why, like, this is like, and this is kind of a fucked up positive feedback loop, because trans people have learned to lie, like, tell healthcare providers exactly what they want to hear in order to get treatment. And so that tells the healthcare professionals that, like, oh, this is, like, accurate, right? And so it just like, and that like reinforces their own biases, and then that makes it even more that like trans people have to tell them that shit. This is new. I reduce everything to politics. I think you were just reducing it to, it makes me more sane. Everything is political though. Everything's political. And I don't think it's possible to make you more sane. I think you're stuck. A class trial. Yep, it'll begin in a few hours after the murder. Everyone will gather together, including Blackened, who committed the murder. And they and the spotless students will all engage in one big debate showdown.
During the trial, you'll have to present your arguments about who you think the Blackened is. And once everything comes to an end, the outcome will be decided by popular vote. If the answer you've arrived at is correct...
How do we solve this problem? Which problem?
Only the one that disturbed your peace will be punished. The rest may continue their communal life.
Short of making HRT over the counter? I mean, like... It's really just, like... The feedback loop? Oh, the feedback loop. Yeah, I mean... It's really just punching Nazis. It's hearts and minds and, like, the bigots dying, unfortunately. That's the fucked up thing about society, is that, like, you can't count on, like, minds being changed. You mostly can count on, like, people dying. That's the way society actually improves, is, like, old people dying. Mr. Girl literally interviews Richard Spencer. Yeah, that's why, like, I can't feel bad about Mr. Girl. Oh jeez, that's so much text. I was thinking about something similar yesterday when you were like, get over the feeling embarrassed. Like maybe part of the reason trans people have a reputation for being abrasive is because there's so much of a social cost and stigma surrounding being trans that the politics selection people who are comfortable duking it out and standing their ground. Now I think it's more that like, we have like a couple people who like, couple trans people who like, they want to be like accommodating to like the bigots, right? We get like Blair White and shit because they can like cash a check, but like those people are like so few because like you look at like the way like Blair White gets treated and shit, and every like gay Republican, they all get treated horribly. They get treated so poorly because the people that they're fucking like making the people that they're like throwing their lot in with, they fucking hate them. They're bigots, right? They're fucking monstrous bigots. And like literally nothing they do will be good enough for them. So like at a certain point, like most trans people just learn that like they learn the lesson that like you can't, there's nothing you can do that will be nice and accommodating enough for a bigot. So it's much better to just be like fucking open and like fuck you. But also, the other thing is, like, that's selection bias, because if you're, like, the people who, like, aren't in your face and stuff and are just concerned about, like, going stealth or whatever, you don't notice them. They'll not, like, they won't bring it up. And you're not gonna see people who are, like, in your face about not being in your face, you know? You just mean the people who are more mild remain invisible? Yeah, that's what you mean? Okay, yeah. I mean, that's kind of like a nothing point, though. Peaceful coexistence with the transphobes isn't now, nor was it ever an option. Exactly. Heat rash. We weren't talking about transphobes? Who are we talking about then? Oh, medical providers? Those people count as transphobes. Sorry. Transphobic medical professionals. I mean, like cultural understanding of trans people is like rapidly changing, right? more talking about getting WPATH to get their heads out of their asses. I think it's better to just like ignore WPATH. It's like there's like just general like dosage things for hormones and like listening to trans people. Like the standards for trans care are so short. Here, I'll do it, or I'll solve. These are my new WPATH standards. Ready? Hold up. What are we looking at here? Okay, cool. It's like fonts make you smaller. Okay, 1. This is the D standard of trans care. 1. Something dosage. 3. Let them do what they want. There you go. That's the D standard of trans care. I'll put a nice little shadow on it. Just like this, and there we go. The D standard of trans care. I fucking solved it. I need to get it peer reviewed. You're my peers. You're reviewing it right now. I think people who are dehumanized by society are forced to understand the true nature of the pathology of society for their own sanity. Damn, that's fucking deep. Like, yeah, I think this is like, I think we can take this to the American Medical Association. I think this has legs. And then you need to get some credentialed assholes to endorse it. Yeah, damn. I can be the credentialed asshole.
However,
if you choose poorly, then the one who got away with murder
will survive, and the rest of you will receive your punishment. Which of course means your school life will come to an end.
Oh my god, you die?
As class trial rules go, that's all there is to it.
You die. If you get it wrong, you die.
Well,
it's death.
What?
And by execution, you mean execution, yes.
Execution is execution. Execution! Electric chair. Zzz, zzz, poison gas. Torn apart like a paper plane in a hurricane.
So to make sure I understand, if we get the culprit right, then only they die. But if we get it wrong, all the rest of us get executed?
Well,
what a smart little chimpanzee you are. Look at you implying you didn't do it without actually saying it. So it's basically just what the outside world calls a lay judge system, or an inquisition type thing. Which means you'll be deciding who the killer is. But judge carefully, because all your lives are on the line. We'll judge carefully. Okay, let me just add the rule I just described to your handbook. Make sure to keep it in mind. Where's Frankie to say something like, I've seen your asshole and it dropped out of the school in 3rd grade? What does that mean?
The hell are you talking
You're freaking insane, you know that? Class trial, what the hell is that? I don't want anything to do with it.
What's this?
Why not?
Stop it!
What do you mean, why not? Why do I have to waste my time trying to figure out who murdered someone? Are you saying you're not going to participate in the trial? Only punishment awaits such blasphemy.
What are you talking?
I mean, I don't know, throw you in a deep, dark, scary prison or something.
Shut the hell up.
I don't. Stop it!
You're the one being selfish. Kill whoever you want, it's got nothing to do with me. The evil standing before me, I'm trembling with fear. But I won't give in to such evil. It's my style to stick it out and resist till the very end. If you really want to get out of here, you'll have to go through me first. Although it was more of a waddle, but then...
You enjoying yourself now?
Are you enjoying yourself now?
You.
Are you?
Violence against Headmaster Monokuma is not allowed. You violated a school regulation. I invoke the mighty summon spell. Help! To me, godly spear, Gungnir.
What the What?
This wasn't supposed to... Why? Me?
Suddenly, right at the end, her eyes shot wide open. And just like that, she never moved again.
No way!
What the? I don't... Dude, what the fuck?
Well now.
Now, I am painfully aware of the great power and meaning of a promise. I really wanted to keep a corpse from popping up for no good reason, you know? I guess you all needed to be taught a lesson. Junko did nothing wrong.
Now you see just how serious I am.
Defy me and
Defy me.
me.
Holes, exploded, buried alive, disintegrated, etc. So, if you don't want that to happen to you, you'd best obey those school regulations.
Dude, what the fuck? It was the first time I'd ever seen the moment someone's life came to an end. Dude, they fucking killed her. They killed Best Girl. Everyone wants Emily to step on them. In simple terms. She just died, that's all. Just went and died. It's no more remarkable than the inevitable demise of the entire human race. It's just as natural as the eventual end of the world itself. This isn't some superhero comic. It's not like when you die, you didn't really die.
Why?
I changed my mind.
I knew it.
No, you've been wanting to kill this entire time.
Say what?
Don't be silly, you can't kill time. Or are you being metaphorical? Are you saying I wanted to waste time this whole time? I'm Monokuma. Anyway, none of that matters right now. I have something I'd like to give you to help you in your search for the Blackened. This little file has all the information I've gathered about the death in question. I like to call it the Monokuma file. I mean, naturally, you guys aren't experts at this kind of thing. So you can only do so much with such a corpse. So instead, I've gathered up everything I know about the circumstances and cause of death. What's that? How do I know the cause of death, you ask? Oh, the cameras, they got it. Okay. You know? Of course I do. If I didn't, I couldn't possibly pass a fair and accurate judgment during the trial, now could I?
Correct.
That's a good point. The judge has to be able to make the proper decision. That is somehow comforting.
Well,
Now then, at least put your full effort behind this investigation. After all, you don't want any choice but to give it your best shot. Seriously, you don't have a choice. Okay, we'll meet up for the class trial in a little while. for who knows how long, nobody said a word. The fact that Sayaka and Junko were dead was a huge shock, of course, but there was more to it than that. It was also the idea that one of us had actually murdered someone. And that if we didn't find out who it was, we would all die here. We'd found ourselves in a situation where we couldn't help but look at each other with open suspicion. It was the worst situation imaginable. And yet, even in such a perversely terrible situation, she didn't show the slightest hint that it had gotten to her. Now's no time to wallow in your depression. The worst thing we can do right now is lose all faith in each other. That would lead to the same disastrous result as having total faith in everyone else. Huh?
In other words,
Cooperation is absolutely key at this point. Who you decide to trust or not trust is, of course, up to you. I think Kyoko is my favorite now. Now that Junko, they killed her. They killed best girl. Continuing to think about and talk about the deceased certainly isn't going to help anything. Saying stuff like that is just... How many times have I told you? Anyone who can't adapt will die. Death is the only thing awaiting those who are unable and unwilling to adapt. If that happens, you have only yourself to blame.
That's terrible.
What an awful thing to say, especially after what's happened.
just a second.
Right now, exposing the killer is the most important thing. Because if we don't, we're all going to die here. She's right.
She's right. We need to begin our search right away.
Of course.
Either way, we can't run away from the situation, so we have no choice but to move forward.
We just have to do it, I guess. What other choice do we have?
No way in hell am I letting someone kill me. Alright, damn it, let's do this.
We just have to do it. Everyone kept repeating that sentiment. We're just using it like a mantra to give themselves strength. But they're right, we just have to do this. No matter how much we don't want to, we have no choice. If that's what it takes to survive, then that's what we have to do. On top of that, there was something I needed to find out. I had to know why Sayaka had to die, why she had to be the one. I'm terrified to find out, but I have to know. Otherwise, I knew I'd never be able to accept her death. Which is why I don't have any choice. I have to do this.
What? Let me out of here!
What's your problem?
Okay, this one. I gotta save. Okay, that's gonna be it for the night. I ended up streaming. Oh, I've streamed for like an hour and a half. That's yeah. I think the reason I felt bad was like heat rash. It was my heat rash. So, yeah, thanks for stopping by. I'll bitch about white women later. Next stream. Something. Hey, good job, D-Girl. Nighty night. Something Patreon. Yeah. Night.